This is the city, Los Angeles, California. And like most cities and or small towns, every place has businesses, places of businesses that carry goods. And there's a lot of people who want those goods. Some people do it the honest way. They work. They pay for their services. Others don't. That is where I come in. I carry a badge.
The story you are about to see is true. The song has been changed a little bit so YouTube wouldn't give us a copyright claim.
It was Tuesday.
If you didn't like it, man,
Sunday
you
the
should have just
18th.
returned it.
It was hot in Los Angeles. I was
understand.
working the day shift.
Yeah.
Robbery
sure.
division.
Dude,
I'm Joe
whatever.
Friday. My partner's name is Gannon. Our captain is Frank Smith.
Hey, don't you talk to me like that. Don't you use that foul language, young man. Oh, yeah? Well, you shouldn't talk like that. Okay, goodbye. You say it was stolen, huh? Yeah, man, like, I don't even know where that knife came from. You're full of crap, scumbag. You just give me one good reason why I shouldn't throw you in the joint right now.
Hey, Pearson, see you're still eating old Chinese food.
This Chinese food ain't that old. What are you up to, Friday?
Well, we're working on a case right out of robbery. Here a string of places is being robbed.
Well, that's Los Angeles for you. Hey, Joe, can I ask you a question?
Oh yeah? What's that? What's that?
Can I put my kids on my 401k?
I don't know, mister. Can you? I don't answer questions like that, bub. Maybe you should do your taxes from TurboTax.
Sounds reasonable.
Alright. Hey, you busy?
Oh, I was just cleaning up this suspect over here. What's up, Joe?
The captain wants to see us. Talk about the current string of robberies that's going on.
Alright, let's go, Joe. Fillmore, you take this man down to holding? Yes, sir. Can do it right away. Come on, you. Don't you touch me, pig! Hey, you shut up. I tell you, Joe, these criminals, they're just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, bunch of toilet language.
Well,
Let's go see you know who.
yeah, the commissioner. I mean,
Our captain. Our captain.
yeah, I know.
You wanted to see us, Captain?
Yeah, Joe. I'm glad you guys stopped in. There's been robberies all over downtown Los Angeles. I just don't understand it. It's on the east side, the west side, the south side, the north side. It's just everywhere. It's almost like we're going through some kind of pandemic of robberies. Anyway, some lady called from some apartment building over on the east side. I want you two to go over and investigate that.
Weren't we gonna do a stakeout?
No, we're going to call that off. You guys need to go over and check out the apartments at 123 Sesame Street. All right. We'll do it right away, Captain.
Just one thing, Captain.
Yeah, well, what's that, Joe?
Who's gonna be the one patrolling the streets? And, what about the places being violated right now? What are they gonna do?
I'll send a couple black and whites over there. This lead could be huge. All these robberies, it kind of reminds me of some kind of trade federation or a
Fencing operation?
Yes, a fencing operation. That's it. I want you guys to track these guys down and I think we might be on something big here.
Okay, Captain, we're on it.
Several
Thanks,
strings
Joe.
of small robberies have been reported in the
Oh,
downtown Los Angeles
and Joe.
area. It
Yeah,
was up
what's
to
that,
us
Captain?
to find out
One more
exactly
thing.
who was doing it and why it was happening.
Don't forget your wallet.
Oh, yeah.
My partner
Sorry, Captain.
went out on surveillance
You guys.
and then started
I tell
questioning
you.
folks in the downtown Los Angeles area.
You know, Joe, you're going 55 miles per hour.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, the posted speed limit is 35.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You know, the captain sure assigned us a fancy car. All these buttons and gadgets and gizmos. I wonder what this button does.
Bill,
Yes, Joe?
don't be a backseat driver.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Do you know how it happened?
10:41 a.m. We left the police department to head on down to downtown Los Angeles to begin questioning suspects. 12:41 p.m. We arrived at the apartment complex to start questioning suspects about the downtown robberies. There was even a store just down the street called Hooper's Market. We decided we were going to stop in there next.
Do you know how it happened?
Oh, all I know is it was about 5 o'clock in the morning. I was getting ready for work and I was shaving. I looked out the window and I saw these two guys. They were carrying flashlights around.
Flashlights?
Yeah, you know, like flashlights, little yellow round things shining at the end.
Okay. Can you describe us for us, sir?
Let's see, the tall guy, well, he was tall, and then the short guy was short. Do you have any other descriptions of them? You know, like marks, a mustache, beards. The tall guy had a goatee. I do remember that. And then, like, the short guy had a curly mustache. It was kind of like a villain mustache, like you see in those cartoons. Man, those cartoons are really good. You know, the old Bugs Bunny cartoons?
Yes, sir. Just the facts, please.
So,
Do they have any distinguishing marks, moles, tattoos, birthmarks, scars? Anything like that would be helpful.
the tall guy, I think, had a teardrop tattoo. And then the short guy, I don't remember what he had on him, but these guys look scary. I didn't even want to go to work that day. I was so scared to even go out to my car. It was terrifying. Well, thanks, sir. We'll let you know if there's any leads.
Yes. You have a good day, sir.
You too, Sarge. Well, I went to open my store and I looked outside the window as I was getting things ready, you know, for the day. And right out the window, there was these guys with flashlights. They were... Wait, did you say flashlights? Yeah, flashlights, man. It was weird. I mean, here it was about 5:30 in the morning.
Do you always open your store at 5:30 in the morning?
Actually, we're not open till about 7, but I like to get here a little early so I can put all the stock that goes on the shelves, you know what I mean, and get everything going, clean down the cash register and wipe down the shelves, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So can you describe the men who were carrying these flashlights?
Well, yeah. Let's see here. The tall feller, he was, let me guess, tall? No, I was going to say he had like this goatee, and then the short feller had like this villainous mustache with like a little twirly thing.
Like you see in those old-timey movies? Yes, sir.
was going to say Bugs Bunny cartoons, but anyway. And I think the big feller also had a tattoo of a teardrop just right underneath his eye.
I see. Bill, are you thinking when I'm...
Huh?
Are you thinking when I'm thinking?
It's got to be the same two men. Doesn't sound like any kind of drug ring or like fencing operation if you ask me, but hey, you know what? It's almost 1 p.m. Why don't we go to lunch?
All right, that sounds good. All right, thank you, sir.
Hey, if y'all want a good lunch eating place, there's a bar down the street. I know it's a bar, but it also has food. And man, let me tell you, the food is good there.
Well, thank you for the advice and everything, but really, we go to this diner that's down in the corner.
Is it Mel's Diner?
Yes, that's right, sir. How did you know?
Well, I know Mel's Diner. Hell, I've been going there for years. By the way, they're closed today for renovations. So y'all might want to check out that bar down the way that I was talking about. You know what, Joe? I think it's about time we tried something new.
Speak for yourself. Okay, sir. I think we'll give that a try. Thanks for that, and thanks for the information.
Okay, officers, sergeants, I mean. Anytime you need anything, just let me know.
You got it. Let's go, Bill.
Okay, Joe.
1:30 p.m. After questioning several suspects for several hours, me and Bill decided it was time to go get lunch. We usually stop at this corner diner, but today we decided to try something different.
Well, I gotta tell you, it's
Boy, are we
interesting
glad we
you
did.
guys would bring up the robberies. I have recently myself just been robbed. Oh, is that right? Yes. A tall guy with a goatee and hat and a teardrop tattoo come in, put a gun to my face, say, "Give me all your money or I kill you." Well, little did he know, I know the secret art of ninjutsu.
This man, he was tall.
Yes, very tall.
Did he have a partner?
Kind of think of it, yes he did. Men coming with him, very short.
Did he also have a distinguishing feature?
Yes, as a matter of fact he did. He have mustache with twirl, like those Bugs Bunny cartoons.
See, I told you Bugs Bunny cartoons, Bill.
Oh, come on. No, you did not. Anyway, would you gentlemen, are you ready to order now?
Yes, sir. I'll have a hamburger, medium well, tomato, pickles, onions, mustard, no ketchup, cheese, and with a side of french fries. Oh, and a coffee.
I will also have a coffee, and I'll have the bacon and eggs with sausage, and I want my eggs, my bacon smothered in cheese. All right, gentlemen, that will be, let's see here, 1965.
1965. Mister, that is a ripoff.
Yeah, come on. Last time I went to a diner, I could feed an entire family for that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got your bill mixed up with this guy over here. It's his tab. Sorry, bad habit. That will be $5.20.
Here's a 20, mister. Keep it.
Ugh, you did all that fuss?
Yes, I did. Because, mister, I'm a Los Angeles police officer, and we make plenty of money, so you don't have to.
Not sure how that worked. But I will be right back with your food, gentlemen. Thank you. You gave him $20 and told him to keep it?
Inflation, mister.
We all have to live with it. We're all dealing with it. And, it's a terrible thing. I know, Joe, but you barely even make a salary now as it is. And you live in a small, tiny little apartment. How are you able to afford all that? Let's just say I hit it big.
You're not taking bribes, are you?
Why you? No.
I was just making a joke, Joe. I never.
No, I know. No, I earning a little money on the side.
Doing what? Paper route?
I got me a job at a laundromat, if you must know.
Joe, you work for the Los Angeles Police Department. Why do you need a second job?
I just told you, inflation.
Gentlemen, your food. I'll bring your coffee momentarily. Well, I'll tell you, if you ever need anything, Joe, just let me know next time.
Well, no problem, mister.
Are your 2 coffees, gentlemen? You didn't say what you wanted in them, so... Well, I can't drink mine black, Joe.
All right, I'll tell you what you gotta do, mister.
2 creamers, 2 sugar for him, and,
I'll just drink mine black.
Joe, how can you drink black coffee?
How can a man eat eggs, sausage, bacon, and smothered in cheese? And I bet you're gonna smother that in hot sauce too, aren't you?
You know me, Joe. I gotta have a little bit of zing with my chicken wing.
You didn't even order chicken wings. You didn't even order chicken wings.
Joe, it's a joke. Tell one every once in a while, will you?
Yeah, we shall see about that, mister. I say we take whatever reports we got and get back to the captain with it.
Yep, it's time to start putting this puzzle together.
You got it, partner. You got it.
1:35 p.m. Wednesday. When we discovered that the bar owner had in fact been robbed 2 nights
Well,
prior
fellas,
from the same description that
giving
we
me
got from
this
the
here,
apartment owner
where am
in
I?
Joe's Market,
Goddamn,
we
man.
decided
I
to
hate that.
head our leads
Well,
back to the police
fellas,
station
thanks for
and
giving
report
me
to
this
the
here
captain.
report. The description is...
Wait a minute. I haven't given you the report yet. There it is, right there.
Oh, wait. Okay, I got some new information here then. It says here... Hey, Chief, I got a question. I mean, Captain. What is it, Bill? Why you got that lotion on your desk? Well, you see, I get dry hands throughout the day sometime. You know, I was just sitting do paperwork all day long. I get dry hands. I get cracked elbows. Why are you asking personal questions? I don't know, Chief. I was just trying to figure it out, you know?
Hey, Chief, why don't you work... Sorry, I didn't mean to call you Chief. Hey, Captain, why don't you read the report?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Friday. Let's see here. Says here there's a tall guy and a short guy. That's not much to go on, is it?
No, but we know the neighborhood where it's happening. I'd like to put in a request form for us to do a stakeout.
Didn't I authorize you guys to do a stakeout in the first place?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, then that's what I want you to do. Go ahead, do the stakeout, sit in front of the building. And if there's activity going on around there, then of course that's where it will be. You got it, Captain.
Bill, why did you say that funny? I mean, it sounded kind of funny when you said it.
I don't know. All I know is we've got a serious... All I know is we got a serious stakeout to go on.
9:26 p.m. Me and Bill have been doing surveillance for the past three and a half hours now. We were getting very tired. We were...
Man, Bill, this stakeout, it is getting boring. We've been here for about 4.5 hours now, and I'm about to fall asleep. Not to mention the mouth on these people is just horrible. I hate to say it, but this neighborhood kind of deserves to get robbed from. Now, Bill, that's not very professional of you now, is it? Now, you know as well as I do that you didn't really mean that, now did you, Bill?
No, Joe, I didn't mean that, but just listen to these guys. So you're telling me that my services are not good enough for you, that you're not going to buy a newspaper from me?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. I told you that 26 times already in the last 4 hours. Now, why don't you leave me alone? Because when I give you a newspaper for free, I expect you to pay for it. Well, up your butt with a coconut, buddy. Is that any way to... Hey, wait, you come back here now. You hear me? I say, is that any way to talk to a newspaper stand guy?
Where are your pants? Pants? Where I'm going, I don't need pants. You? What's the matter with you? That's indecent. Look, I've had enough from society, and I've had enough from you. This morning I woke up, I couldn't find my keys. And when I get downstairs to finally start my car, the car wouldn't start. Then I come running out of my house only to find out my pants were caught in the car door. And when I started struggling and straining and rambling to get on out there, I realized my apartment was on fire. So here I am, apartment on fire, pants caught in the car door, can't find my keys. Next thing I know, pants rip off right inside the car. Now here I stand out in the street pantsless like some crazy homeless guy screaming in the streets the world's gonna come to an end. My God, man, why don't you just go over to Hooper's Market there and buy you a new pair of pants?
Because I can't.
Well, why not, for crying out loud?
Because my wallet was in those pants.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's a sick, sick, sad world. Hey, what's that over there?
What's that over where, Joe?
Over there. Look.
We're gonna get a lot of money for these potatoes, Joe. Yeah, the flour too. We load up a whole van of this stuff.
In broad daylight. They're doing it in broad daylight. Can you believe it?
Well, let's put a stop to it, Joe.
You got it.
All right, you punks. Drop that sack of flour now and get your hands up.
Oh no, the jig is up. The heck it is. I'm getting the heck out of here.
Hey, don't you go nowhere, son. You stay right there.
Oh, now I'm getting the heck out of here.
What?
Ah! So long, sucker.
Ah! Get him, Bill! Bill!
You stop right there, you hooligan. Oh my God, I forgot how old I was. Oh, you'll never stop me. You stop in the name of the law. Ugh.
You stay up against that door, mister.
Hey, you. Watch the hair. Hey, you. Watch the hair, man.
You shut up. You have the right to remain silent. Well, mister, I would suggest you exercise that right and exercise it right now.
Whatever, man. Got him, Joe. Stewed to the gills. Smells like a pure brewery.
Well, I got this guy too. All right, you boys are coming downtown.
We didn't even do nothing, man.
Yeah, what's the deal, yo?
Shut up, you.
We'll leave that to us to decide. Now get in the car.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thursday, 1:44 a.m. We finally got the suspect's paperwork all done, and we've brought him in the interrogation room for questioning.
That's the way you're gonna do. It's all dark in here.
I'll turn on the light switch, Joe.
Now then, you hear that? That's the calling of my stomach. That means you're making me sick, punk. Now I want you to spill it, everything you know.
I ain't gonna say a damn word, you copper.
First of all, you will watch your language, mister. And second of all, you will confine yourself to that seat until you give me names, numbers, addresses, places of work. You tell me now.
I plead the fifth. How about that?
Oh, yeah? Well, you may plead the fifth, but until your lawyer gets here, you haven't the right to do nothing. Because I can question you all day long.
Yeah, well, you may question me all day long, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Hey, Joe, how about I go out and get you guys some coffee, huh?
Yeah, sounds good to me, Bill.
Young man, can I give you some advice? If I were you, I would really talk to him right now. You don't want to see him when he's in a bad mood. All right, Joe, I'm going to go get the coffee.
How can you tell the difference? Now you listen to me, punk boy. You think that you're just some kind of smart guy, huh? You're just going to plead the fifth and lawyer up, is that it? Well, let me tell you something. We've got solid evidence, enough evidence to lock you away here for a very, very long time. Now, unless you want just a little bit of leniency, if I were you, I would start talking.
All right. I won't tell you exactly their names and addresses and all stuff like that there, but I'll give you a place where they pick up the goods.
Now we're starting to talk.
Well, here's your coffee, Joe. What do we know?
Well, this young man has agreed to give us information. Oh my God, Strebeck. I mean, Smith. I mean, Bill Gannon. Are you okay?
Yeah, mostly, Joe. It's just, I don't know. I've been getting these dizzy spills here lately, and
Now then, you gonna give us names?
no, I ain't gonna give you no names, but there's a pickup spot down on between Sesame Street and Melsbrook's place. Y'all can go from there, can't you?
Yeah, well, you may have just given me what I wanted. But if I need more information, how do I know that I'll be able to get a hold of you?
You said you got everything on me, right? Like, I've committed a lot of crimes. Like, I mean, really a lot of crimes. I want that record, taken off.
Well, we'll see what we can do, son. But for now, we gotta get you processed and down to the county clerk's office.
Yeah. And we gotta get down to that area he talked about, Joe.
I know, Bill.
All right, Sarge, you can have this guy. Ho-hoo! Oh, thanks, Joe.
No problem.
All right, punk. Get your butt out of that chair right now.
Can you get these handcuffs off of me? Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
6:01 a.m. Thursday. We finally got a confession out of this creepazoid, and he gave us a lead to get to a van that was robbing warehouses all over the city.
You notice something different, Joe?
Yes, there was a mailbox about half a click back there.
Yeah, these is not the same place, but you notice the store?
Yeah, Hooper's Market. Seems like this guy has stores.
Almost all over the neighborhood, doesn't it, Joe?
Yes, indeed. All right, park the car around to the side so we don't look too suspicious.
You got it, Joe. Joe, sorry about this, but I seem to have hit that mailbox.
No, you didn't. Just straighten out a little bit.
Okay, it does really look like I hit that mailbox, though. Huh? This mailbox? Nah, you guys didn't hit it. See, look. Let's push it right up there.
Hey, who the heck are you?
I work at the malt shop down the street.
Wait a minute. The same malt shop that got hit about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, that'd be the malt shop.
All right, buddy.
So, what are you guys doing here anyway?
We're in the middle of a police investigation. Do you happen to know anything about a really tall guy and a really short guy?
And the really tall guy has a goatee and the really short guy has a squiggly, stereotypical bad guy mustache, like he's about to tie a lady to the railroad tracks?
Yeah. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I think I might know something about that. Something about that. There's a van that comes by here every 4 in the morning and stops back behind that alley right there. And they rob a store. They robbed us the same way.
Okay, well, thanks for the information, but we really got to get back on stakeout.
Okay, no problem, officers.
All right, let's go. Back there. We look totally suspicious.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Don't squill the tires, Bill.
Man, those are some really nice cops.
You notice something strange about that van?
It's got a missing door?
No, the door's open. Look closer.
The door handle has some kind of weird thing on it.
That indicates that it's a stolen van.
What? What do you mean?
Somebody reported a stolen van 3 weeks ago, right about the time that this crime spree started. Whoever's in that van is the men that we're looking for.
Dun 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 dun.
Come on, Stevie. Come on, man.
You shut up, dude.
You guys remember the plan, right?
No. We already forgot it like 10 minutes after you told us.
You son of a... I'll throw a smoke grenade down your pants. Now, come on.
All right, boys. Stop fussing and fighting and let's break into this store already.
All right, let's do it, mate.
Ah!
There. The window is shattered. Go in there, boys. You're coming in here too, man. I know that. Let's go in and steal stuff.
Well, we got enough to go arrest him, Joe?
No, not yet. All we got so far is breaking and entry, destruction of property, and yeah, that's about it. Oh yes, and then of course there is trespassing.
I do believe he's double parked also. You want to give him a ticket for that too?
Ha ha ha, very funny. Now let's wait till they actually bring some merchandise out.
All right, Joe, if you say so.
Be careful, don't you guys drop that TV now. Oh, how many times has he got to tell us? All right, you punks, drop it right there.
Do we have to?
I said drop it.
Huh? Okay, you heard the man.
Yeah, I heard the man.
Let's drop it.
Ah!
Oh no! Take this, copper. Joe, get down, Joe. Ugh. Didn't know I had a gun, did you? Well, take this too. And this. Remember, we just want to injure them? Yes. Here, take mine.
All right, you punk. Take this.
Ah! My God, my arm! Mikey, no. Mikey, you okay? Ugh. We give up, we give up.
Put your arms in the air now.
Oh my God.
You guys are going to jail for a very, very, very long time. Breaking and entering, stealing, petty theft, petty larceny, shooting at a police officer. And I am compelled to believe that this van has been stolen, hasn't it?
I don't have to say anything to you. I'll save that for my attorney.
Yeah, well, one thing, son. Hey, wait. Get back up here. Why did you do it?
Because they're a corporation. A corporation took my dad's job, broke the family, left us out on the street to die. It's okay if you're stealing from a corporation. They're just heartless cowards anyway.
You're forgetting one thing, son.
Yeah, well, what's that?
When you steal, you're stealing. It's still wrong, no matter what. And not only that, but when you steal from a corporation, as you put it, it causes them to raise their prices. When they raise their prices, then they have to pay their employees more. When they pay the employees more, then they have to raise their prices again. It's called inflation, son, and that's a terrible crime.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to think about it.
Well, what do you mean?
Because where you're going to be gone a long time. Do 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 do.
Friday, 7:30 a.m. Me and Bill went to the captain's office to finally turn in our reports
Well,
and
you
show him our
guys
handed information.
solved that case
We'll
once
finally
again.
get the rest.
I
that
really
we
appreciate all
always
the
deserve.
effort you put in on this one, Joe.
No problem, Captain. You can count on me anytime.
Well, good. Of course, you do have some vacation time coming. If you want to take that, that would be about, I would say 2 weeks.
Good. I'm taking it. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. Joe, you didn't even... Oh, here's my necktie, Captain. Oh, boy. Do-do-do-do.
On January 15th, a trial was held in the Los Angeles Municipal Court. In a moment, the results of that trial. Joe Elmo was charged with vandalism, breaking and entering, shooting at a police officer, stolen goods, and first-degree robbery. He was sentenced to 9 months to prison without parole. His accomplice, Zachary, was also sentenced to 9 months in prison without parole. The boss, Ellis J. Jr., who conducted this entire crime spree, was charged with conspiracy to commit fraud, robbery of the first degree, conspiracy to commit gang robbery of the first degree, conspiracy of stolen goods for fencing purposes. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison pending good behavior and 2 years parole.